Horns in the windows, they don't make sound. The bars in the windows, they don't make sound. When the barn is in the window, everything's inside out. When the barn's in the bar makes a sound. It clings on life, it clings on you. It clings on me, it clings on he, it clings on she. When the barn rages on, when the barn rages on, I will get a gun and shoot the window down. When the barn and the window, they don't make sound. When the barn and the window breaks the glass, I'll make sure to get a shard and shove it the fuck up your ass. When the barns and the windows, they don't make sound. When the barns in my butt, they don't make moves. When the barns and the barns, when the barns and the barns, it's a loop of when it's cold in the nines, when it's cold inside. When it's cold in your house, when it's cold in the house, when it's cold in the house, when it's cold in the barn, when it's cold in the barn, when my barn's outside and the home is near, I get a baseball bat and use it on a queer. Do do do, do 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 do. Do 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 do. When the barn's inside, when the barn's in the grass, when the barn's out low, when it wobbles and froze, when it freezes in the wintry snow. Do 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 do. When the barn's outside and the cold rages on. When the barn's outside and the cold rages on. Do 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 do. When the barn's outside and the cold rages on. Why not we? Why not we? Why not we? Why don't we go outside? And I say, because it's cold. And then he says, put on a coat. And then I say, hell to the no. I don't want to be in the cold wintry snow. Do 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 do. When the barn's outside and the cold rages on, when the barn's in the house, when the barn's in the house, when the barn's outside, when the barn's in my house, and it's cold outside, and he wants to go out to play and have a snowball fight. I say no. And he says, why? And I say, because it's cold, because it's cold. And then he says, put on a winter coat. For the fourth fucking time, I say no. But he begs, and he begs, and I will say, finally. So I go in my room and put on the coat. And then I go outside in the fucking cold. And I go outside in the fucking cold. Fuck this shit, I say in my head. I just want to be dead. And I go inside He says, don't leave me outside. I want to bond with you. And I say, fuck this cold. I'm gonna get one if I stay out any longer. And I say, no, I'm not staying out. And he says, please put on some gloves and a winter hat. And I say, well, your mom is fat. She's a fat little bitch. And my nuts, they really itch. But with this winter outfit, I can't itch my balls or itch the hole. I want to put a hole in my head and turn this snow bright fucking red. When the cold's outside and the cold's in the house, I stick a sausage up your mother's blouse. And I don't mean a hot dog either. And then he says, you're just a fat bitch either. And I slap him in the face. And I bring out the fucking AK. And I said, don't you say one more word to me, or I will blow your fucking brains out. And the cold outside and the sun rages on. When the cold's outside and the sun rages on. The sun rages on. The sun rages on.